Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Baker Girl. Thank you, Jesus. It's a beautiful day to be in the kitchen, and today I want to take you along with me as I make this beautiful German chocolate cake for a little boy's 5th birthday party. Now I'm going to start by making the filling. I've melted my butter, and I'm adding in my brown sugar and my evaporated milk, and I'm also going to add in some egg yolks. Now this is a classic German chocolate filling, which incidentally does not involve any chocolate at this point. We're going to add some chocolate later. Over there, I have some toasted pecans, and I also have some toasted coconut, and I have some vanilla extract. Now we're going to cook this until this mixture comes up to 170 degrees. You do want to stir this constantly so it does not stick. The mixture will thicken, and it will be kind of caramelly like. And after that, when it's come up to temperature, you want to go ahead and then add your coconut and your pecans. You don't want to add them before because it's not necessary. So add them in now after you take it off the heat. And then I'm going to add in my vanilla extract and stir that in. Then you want to spread this mixture out onto a baking sheet and let it cool completely before you spread it onto the cake. That'll take around maybe an hour or so, but you do want this to be completely chilled. Now I am adding the chocolate to the German chocolate cake. So I have here some chocolate buttercream, and I'm just going to spread this over the sides and on the top. You don't want to go too heavy on it because, again, the German chocolate filling is your main flavor that you want to taste, but a chocolate cake should have some chocolate buttercream on it, I think. And this is how I make my German chocolate cakes. But again, if you don't want to add chocolate to a cake, you just want the German chocolate coconut pecan filling, you can leave the chocolate buttercream out. So just spread on a nice and even layer. And I wish in real life I could decorate a cake this quickly. I wish I could. Now you spread the German chocolate filling over the top of the cake, and you do want to be very generous with this because this is the main theme for the cake is the German chocolate filling, and so you don't want to be skimpy, and you want to smooth it out very nicely. You can add as thick or as thin a layer as you want. I don't like for the German chocolate filling to go down the sides of the cake. I'm just going to apply the chocolate buttercream to the sides, and I'm going to use my small offset spatula and just make some pretty little swoops and swirls with the chocolate filling. And we'll just leave the coconut pecan filling for the top of the cake and let the chocolate part be on the sides of the cake. So do the other side as well, making sure to make it pretty. Just because this cake is for a little boy doesn't mean it doesn't have to be pretty, y'all. Now here I have a chocolate cupcake, and I'm going to use this to make the mountain or the mound for the four-wheeler to go. Now, little Jackson and his brother loves four-wheelers. They love dirt bikes. They love all of those kinds of things. And so it's a perfect thing for this little fellow because he loves his four-wheelers and his dirt bikes. So here I'm going to spread a little bit of chocolate buttercream over the chocolate cupcake, just like a crumb coat. It also will help the edible rocks stick that I'm going to apply later on. And here are the edible rocks. And these are so cute. They look just like rocks, but they are entirely edible. And they're made out of chocolate, and you can order them online. You can also get them from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, anywhere that sells cake decorating supplies. And I'm just adding those on to the cake. They are so much fun to work with because they really do look just like little rocks. And I think this is so appropriate, to go with the four-wheelers and then the little boys and their dirt bikes. I think that looks very appropriate. So now I'm just trying it out. Where does it go? How does it look? How does it fit? And just making sure the angle is correct. Now I'm taking the remaining chocolate buttercream, and I'm just piping some pretty little swirls, just a pretty swirl border around the cake. And I'm going to do that all the way around. A square border is perfect when you have a, like a rectangle sheet cake. It just kind of cleans up the lines of the cake, makes it look more even. And also, too, piping this buttercream around the four-wheeler itself will kind of lock it in and stop it from moving. So I'm going to add on a few more edible rocks just to round out the whole look of the cake. And add some more in the front. It's easy to just go wild with these things, but I do have to stop myself because, you can't overload it, but you do want to get the effect that you're looking for. And if you're skimpy, it won't quite look like you want to. Okay. And just stand back, making sure it's perfect. Now we add the cake topper. And hopefully little Jackson loved his cake. And there it is. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. The good Lord willing, I will see you guys again in another video. In the meantime, take care. Bye, guys.